to Google channel. Today, we're diving into an exciting tutorial that will equip you with the skills you need to implement a small network. I'm LoneFi, and I'll be your guide through this tutorial. First of all, make sure you download the file so you can follow along. Let's open the file. Let's split the two interfaces so we can see the guide and the other one for building a network. The objectives of this activity is to create a network topology and configure devices and verify connectivity. For the first step, we are adding devices that is required for making a small network topology, which is one router named 1941, two switch named 2960, and two end devices, which are the PCs. After adding all the devices, we will change the name using the addressing table above. Make sure it is exactly in the addressing table in order for the completions percentage to work. After naming the devices, we will connect with the copper straight-through cable using the addressing table below. Let's start to configure the device. First, click the router. Click enter. Type enable and enter. Type configure terminal. Type hostname space RTA in order for us to change the hostname. Let's set the encrypt password using the password given. Type enable secret Cisco INPA 55. Let's also set the line password using the password given. Type line space con space 0. Type password Cisco INPA 55. Type login. Type exit. Type line VDY 04. Type password Cisco INPA 55. Type login. Type exit. After configuring the password, let's configure an appropriate message of the day banner. Type banner space MOTD space keyword for us to create an appropriate message. After it is done, let's add the addresses of port in the router using the addressing table. Type int G0/0. Type IP address space the address and the subnet mask of the interface. Let's add a description using the description keyword in order for us to know which device is connected. After it is done, type no shutdown or no shut for short to change state to up. Type exit. Let's configure the other interface of the router. Type int space G0/1. Type IP address space the address and subnet mask of the interface router. Let's add description on this one too for the connection. Type no shutdown or no shut for short to change state to up. After configuring the interface, you will see it will turn green, which means the port or interface is configured. Let's save the configuration. Type end. Type copy running-config startup-config. Enter again. Close the router window. Let's configure the switch. Click switch 1. Press enter. Type enable. Type configure terminal. Type hostname SW1 for our hostname of the switch 1. Let's add a default gateway of the switch 1 using the addressing table above. The default gateway of switch 1 is the address of the interface of the router G0/0, which is 10.10.10.1. Let's set the encrypt password. Type enable secret Cisco NPA 55. Let's also set the line password. Type line con 0. Type password Cisco LinePA 55. Login. Exit. Type line VTY04. Type password Cisco LinePA 55. Type login. Exit. Let's configure the switch interface VLAN 1 using the addressing table above. Type int VLAN 1. Type IP address space the address and subnet mask of VLAN 1 of switch 1. Type no shutdown. Type end. Type copy running-config startup-config. close the switch 1 window because it is finished. Let's configure the switch 2. Type enable. Type configure terminal. Let's change the host name. Type hostname space SLSU-TO. Type IP default gateway 10.10.20.1, which is the interface of G0/1 of the router. Let's set the password. Type enable secret Cisco NPAL 55. Type linecon 0. Type password Cisco linepal 55. Type login. Type line VTY04. Type password Cisco linepal 55. Type login. Type exit. Let's configure the interface of switch 2. Type in VLAN1. Type IP address space the address and subnet mask of VLAN1 in switch 2. Type no shutdown. Type end. Type copy running -config startup-config. Close the switch 2 window. Let's configure the host. Click the IP configuration to add the IP address of the PC. Type 10.10.10.10 for the IPv4 address, and for the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Let's add a default gateway 10.10.10.1. Let's go to the other PC. Click the IP configuration. Type 10.10.20.10. For the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Let's also add a default gateway, which is 10.10.20.1. Let's try to ping the device. Click the command prompt and type ping 10.10.20.10. If it replies, it is done. Congratulations and thanks for watching.